All right, what's good with you boys? Today I want to talk about Marvel Rivals and why we make the wrong decisions too often. So, Marvel Rivals is a game of mind games. It starts at the character select screen. So, I don't know if y'all have been experiencing it, but recently, and I don't know. I really can't fault them for it, but a lot of people have been lying at the band screens, right? So usually they'll be like, "Oh, we got Wolverine and Storm, or we got whoever the problems are. We got Hela or the Thing or Doctor Strange, Magneto, any of the characters, right during the band stream." And a lot of people are falling for it. I mean, this has been like I had 5 games in a row when it's happened. I don't know if some big streamer or something started a trend or if it's always been going on and I never noticed it before I got the bans. But I've been in bands quite a while and I haven't noticed it, so I'm assuming like it's a trend or something. But yeah, they're just lying about it, and it really is a double-edged sword. Like, if you believe them and you don't get the person out you need to get out, like maybe you don't want to deal with Cloak and Dagger, or maybe you don't want to deal with Namor and you ban Luna, or you actually ban Namor, or Hulk and his team up, or anything like Wolverine, and your other team's talking about we have it, we have it, we have it, and they don't have it. you're just screwed. And the flip side of that is, there's you you actually banning the person, and you run the risk of double banning them, and they were telling the truth all along. So they say I got Wolverine, and you don't believe them, and you also ban Wolverine. Well, that was a wasted ban. So the mind games start at the character select screen, and it's absolutely insane. It carries over into matches. Like, you could have just a Jeff player, one of these flanking Jeffs, right, on your team, and he's absolutely terrible. He's going out there, he's taking an L every time quickly. Like, he's got like 20 deaths that game. Like, it's absolutely insane. And then you could have a flanking Jeff on the opposite team, and he flanks and kills your support or something one time, and then now you've got, every time he flanks, you've got 3 or 4 people turning around dealing with this Jeff, and then their whole front line just pushes in and destroys all of us because they were focused on the Jeff. Like, it's, the mind games are absurd. I've seen people just never stop looking around for a Wolverine. Some tanks, like, they're not focused even on tanking. They're not pushing, pulling, creating space or any of that. They're just like peeking around the corner waiting for a Wolverine that's never gonna pop out. Like, he knows what he's doing. Maybe he's not one of those Wolverines that constantly dies and get picks. He just wants you to be there with the threat, and the threat is making you play terribly, and you die to everyone else except the Wolverine. So the mind games start early. They're frequent and often. You can also replace mind games with decision making. Like, some of the decision making is just bad, but I like to say mind games, right? And it's like, do you go after the people that's on your heal bots, or do you stay on the front line? Are they drawing you away, because you're annoying them on the front line and they want you to go to protect the supports when the supports are just fine? Or is it the complete opposite? They really are going after your supports and you let your supports die. You don't know, right? You have no clue what's going on. Like I said, it starts at the character select screen. They could be, like, ban Luna, and you think, oh, they're running full dive or something like that. They could ban Namor, Luna, people who handle dive well. Luna doesn't handle dive well, but you get what I'm saying. Like, they could ban Namor. Oh, they're gonna run dive. They're gonna run dive. They're gonna run dive. And then they go steamroll you with something like a triple support, triple tank combo or something like that. And yes, you can adjust on the fly during this game. You can switch characters and things like that. But oftentimes, that first push, it changes the momentum of the game. Like, once a team gets momentum, it's hard to stop the snowball effect, right? And you're just constantly getting wiped over and over, and you don't know why. You're getting ran down. There's nothing you can do about it because they've built that momentum. And a game where you could have stalled the point, or you could have made a decision, and you could have held them back, you oftentimes don't, because of one little thing, you're losing a game. So oftentimes I would say, matter of fact, I would say 99% of the time, be aware of your decision making. Be aware of the mind games your opponents are playing as well, because one little change can make a difference. One little ban you should have had. Better safe than sorry, I would say, right? Better safe than sorry. If you need to get that Wolverine out there and you're not sure, get him out of there. If you don't like the Storm, get her out of there. I mean, it's not solely up to you, but if that's your choice, that's your choice. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts down below on this subject. I'm going to go ahead and get out your hair. It's your boy KLG Ouchie. Peace.